I know. I got all the people saying, Jay, where you been? Why you ain't did your show? I know. It's been a while, but I am back. Starving Artist Visuals, Javion Duncan is back. Now, the biggest reason I have been away from the channel is honestly, I've been working on this Harriet Tubman piece. This is by far the biggest piece I've ever done, and it takes a lot of detail, a lot of work. I'm also using oils for the first time. Oils are great, I love oils. So it's just been a lot of new things for me to work on, and so I didn't want to give you guys a wasted YouTube episode without any true content or anything to give you feedback on so far on this painting. Now, the goal of this painting while this time lapse is going on is really to give you more of an understanding of why this painting, obviously Harriet Tubman is such a huge figure in history, and especially in Black history, her freeing slaves. But I also, in looking at pictures of her, saw how elegant she was for her time. And so one of the things that my goal is to combine history and also bring a sense of modern day with it. And in the Black culture especially, Gucci is something, whether for good or bad in different people's opinions, Gucci has played a huge part in Black culture and Black style. And so one of the sort of forefathers of Black style is Dapper Dan, who went completely against the grain and took garments from Gucci and Louis Vuitton, which he had no right, as far as he didn't have the permission to use their garments, but he created hip hop culture and style with those garments. And now Dapper Dan is one of the most sought after designers in the world, and he is solely partnered with Gucci. And so this piece was inspired for me to create a Dapper Dan-esque piece that Harriet Tubman possibly would wear in the modern day. I know Dapper Dan, I'm sure, would have loved to design and create a garment for Harriet Tubman. And that's what my art is about: imagery and the thought and possibilities of what could be. And that's what I want to bring in this piece. Now, the goal so far on this painting has been my very best to create realism throughout the painting. With oils, you need several layers. And so that's what I've been trying to create. Throughout this painting, a lot of detail. This painting still needs a bit more work to it. I haven't even yet got to the background. The only thing I did was sort of create this dark red coat, which is actually acrylic. So that's one of the hacks that you can do if you want to do a painting or background painting that dries a lot faster than, say, the oil paint. You can just simply do a few coats of this, which takes no time to dry in acrylic. So this is so far where we're at on the painting. Like I said, so far so good, but the biggest thing for me is to now really make this painting pop out. Now, I would say the biggest thing so far in creating this painting is hands down the richness of the skin. Using oils just does something different that acrylics just simply is not able to do. And as you see here, it's just super rich. It's almost so realistic that, you know, you think you're talking to Harriet Tubman, which is pretty cool. But even from the garment itself, everything about oils creates a sense of just richness. Like, I don't know what's the word, but it's just an incredible medium that you should try if you haven't tried using oils. It's not that scary, honestly. It's a lot easier than I thought. Now let's talk about this Gambling Galkit medium gel that I'm using in my paint. It's amazing, and I want to talk about it. So with the Gambling Galkit gel, it is just a fatter cousin to regular Galkit. So essentially, this just creates a thicker paint for you. So this is just a sample of the Gambling Galkit gel, and I can just pour out a little bit. This stuff is too expensive to be pouring out for y'all, but that's why I love y'all. But essentially, if you pour out
the gal kit, the clear gal kit, this will thin out your paint even more so than the gal kit gel. And so if you want to create a more impasto look, or just a thicker looking style paint, or more visible brush strokes, you're going to use this gal kit gel. If you want a smoother texture in your medium, you'll use regular gal kit.
Now, a new element to the show that I'm really happy to add is an art appreciation of Black history and art, Black African-American artists or artists of color who have been able to pave the way for artists like myself and so many more. And just simply because of the time in which they were living in, they weren't able to get their shine. Unlike other artists who were able to, you know, get in the media, able to get into galleries, certain Black artists just simply were never going to be able to get into those galleries, and therefore did not get their shine as they should. Other artists were able to succeed. So this is just going to be a segment where we show an appreciation for a lot of artists, and the artist that I chose to do because he is such an inspiration to what I want to capture in my own sense of style and way, but the sense of capturing history in a new way and a new idea is Kadir Nelson. Kadir Nelson is one of my favorite artists. He is a Los Angeles-based painter / illustrator. He writes children's books. He takes imagery to a new level, something I aspire to do in my art as well. He's done covers for Blackish. He's done covers for one of my favorite albums of all time, Drizzy Drake's Nothing Was the Same. And he's just an incredible artist and someone we should all appreciate. All right, guys, that's it. Appreciate you guys for watching Starving Artist Visuals. I am Javion Duncan. I hope you guys learned something today. Keep out on the look for new videos from me. I will see you guys next week. Y'all be good. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the ring notification. Peace.